Julie Gallardi, Grunt Baseball, Max Kepler and the Yankees is a real possibility, and there's so many connections to this. Aaron Hicks makes this crazy play to rob Max Kepler that we've seen a million times. Hicks, of course, was a former Twin as well, and he was another guy the Yankees tried to flip offensively, and Cashman has a theme with this. Here's Didi Gregorius. Now you're going to see some clips of Luke Voigt, and Didi did against the Twins, so it's so ironic how all this stuff is coming together. But what Cashman does, he looks for guys that have good analytical numbers that he can flip and make them look better with the Yankees, and it's worked pretty well. You'll see Gio Urshela as well. Found something really good with Urshela. And then Sanchez was also in the trade for Donaldson, which is why he's in this clip, and then next you're going to see a clip of Donaldson. That did not work out so well. But back to the main point. For Kepler and the Yankees, there's a lot of things that make sense. First of all, he's the most affordable option with 1 year, $8.5 million left of his deal. Joey Gallo makes him expendable, who the Twins gave 1 for 11. They now have an extra outfielder, so Kepler could get traded. Kepler had just 9 home runs last year. 660 OPS, not too good, 129 for his career. In 2019, he took off with a juice ball. 36 homers, 90 ribbies. So is he a juice ball merchant? That's the question. He pulls the majority of his baseballs, which is great for Yankee Stadium. He would have had like 8 homers more in the last 2 years. 45% pull, 30 up the middle, like 20 the other way. That'll be suited really well for Yankee Stadium, and without the shift, his average could go up like 30 points. Now, his peripherals are off the charts, which is why a lot of people love him. Look at all this red stuff on Baseball Savant. There's a lot to tap into. Kepler can get a lot better. His batting average in play, 240. That is so believably unlucky, it's unheard of. We kind of want to see if that get better. He's only 29. His defense is off the charts. 48 runs saved. 58 outs above average. Zone rating 5.5. The only concern is he'd have to switch off center or right to go to left for the Yankees, as there's a double off Rodon. More Yankee Twin parallels right there. Now, Rodon's in New York, obviously, but you look at this. The problem here is the ground ball rate. 45% is really concerning, 40 for his career. If he can do more of that, get the ball in the air in the short porch of Yankee Stadium, he will be a perfect fit. The best part about it is you don't have to give up too much. Maybe Trey Sweeney would be the top guy you could potentially give. Domingo Germán. You could talk about IKF going back, maybe. Davey Garcia, Abreu, Florial. Something of that mix could possibly work. But if you don't go for Kepler, you could stick with Oswaldo Cabrera, and here's Darren with that one.
He was drafted by the Yankees when he was just 16 years old. Quickly started to make a name for himself, moving up through the ranks, and in 2021, he was named the Double-A Northeast Most Valuable Player while he was playing for the Somerset Patriots. Leading the league in both hits and runs batted in, a lot of Yankee fans started to get to know his name. And for the more casual Yankee fan, in spring training, Oswaldo hit a grand slam, and the ticker on the top left of the screen said Aaron Judge grand slam. And when that started circulating, a lot of people started to talk about Oswaldo Cabrera, how good he could be.
Deep drive off the bat of Cabrera, deep to right. See ya. A grand slam.
And on August 17th, Oswaldo Cabrera made his major league debut, quickly showing how versatile he could be in the field. I call him the Yankees' Swiss Army knife because he was able to play almost every position at a high level. Not only that, he had this confidence about him. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people thought he was arrogant, cocky, he needs to earn his way up. My thought on it was he was comfortable in New York, and that's the important part. With Aaron Hicks not cutting it on the Yankees right now. Oswaldo Cabrera is a switch hitter as well. However, he only had 38 at-bats from the right side. All 6 of his home runs came from the left side, where he had 138 at-bats. I think it would behoove the Yankees to at least give him a shot to start the season in left. Obviously, he can spell other players in other positions, but starting to get these young guys in the starting lineup day in and day out is one of the most important things in my opinion. The same train of thought can carry over to Oswald Peraza. I always mess up those 2 names. It's kind of funny, actually. Anyways, with Oswald Peraza and Anthony Volpe, who I said if he has a strong spring training, there is no reason to have him basically simmering and waiting in AAA. If he's ready to go, if he shows he can hit Major League pitching, bring him up, start him at shortstop, let IKF, I don't know, be a utility player, or try to trade him. His contract's only $6 million. It's not that much to get around. The Yankees did make some good moves by bringing Judge back, Rizzo back, technically Canely back, signing Rodon, but the key issue is still there. Small ball, contact, speed, and these young players bring it. Peraza's quick as hell, Volpe's quick as hell, and quite frankly, I don't really want to see another year of Donaldson at third base. Now that Dansby Swanson is on the Cubs, IKF right now is technically the Yankees starting shortstop, and I don't like that either. So this gives the Yankees options to really, really start trying out these young players. And it's not going to affect the team's overall record. I don't think they're going to play worse than Donaldson or Hicks will. If anything, the potential is there for them to be better if these players can actually perform. This is just my personal opinion, though. This is Darren with Grunt Baseball. If you enjoy this content and would like to subscribe, I always say it. It's free and will help us continue doing this for a long time. I will talk to you guys later.